Hey, hi everyone, welcome back. This is final submission video for Shipaton Hackathon. So me and Rahul, we have built this multi-platform draw and guess game. We are calling it as a DrawIt. So this is our iOS application, Android, and we also have a desktop application. Once you're logged in, you'll get this screen. You can see all the available rooms and join any room directly and start playing. Or you can create your own room by clicking on this plus CTA. Okay, so now room is created. I'll quickly join the same room from other devices. So this is our room screen, and here we can set the number of rounds. I'll keep the number of round to 1. We can also control the draw time. Okay, on the left hand side bottom we have this real time leaderboard, and we also have this chat box, so user can interact as well as guess the correct word for a given round using this chat box only. So let me start a game. As soon as game start, the one user will be selected as a drawer, and drawer will have to select particular word for a given round. And so this is our draw screen. We can choose different color options. We can also update the stroke width. You can see the same drawing is getting reflected on all of the devices. We are also doing some scaling operation to perfectly fit the drawing across all these different screen sizes. And on the top we also have this real-time timer. Okay, so user needs to guess the correct word before this timer ends. So I'll use the chat box to guess the correct word, and as soon as you guess the word, you will get some point, and also the drawer will get some points. Okay, and as soon as all the player guess the word, the game will move to the next turn, next round. I'll complete the rest of the game. So and at the end we are also showing this nice little animation at the leaderboard. Yeah.
Everyone, hope you're doing well. So I guess Nikhil already showed you what we did, and now I'll show you how we built it. So I'll give you an overview of what we used and how we used it. So let's start. First one is the Canvas API. This is the most crucial and important aspect of our application. Without this application would be nothing. So and when we decided to go for Compose Multiplatform, we were very nervous about this particular API because we thought of writing native implementation across all the platforms, especially for this API. So, but to our surprise, the Compose Canvas API worked very effortlessly across all the platforms. We have tested it across mobile apps, iPads, desktops, tablets, and all, and it worked effortlessly. In the videos, you can also see that on the left hand side, it's a mobile application where I can draw very effortlessly, and similarly on the right hand side as well, it's a demo of a desktop application, and it is working quite charmly over there also. So next one is our timer sync. So this is the very crucial part for us because we couldn't afford the delay or latency in timer across the platform because the game is real time and the timer should also update in real time. So with the help of Cloud Task and Cloud Run, we were able to achieve it, and the timers were updating on all the platforms simultaneously across all the platforms. So in the demo also you can see that I have recorded the timer across 3 platforms at the same time, and the timers across all the platforms are updating simultaneously. So there should be no latency between them. So we have to make sure of that. Yeah. Okay, next we have this Firebase SDK. So our project is heavily based on Firebase as a backend, and but right now, since we are using Compose Multiplatform, and right now we don't have the official support of Firebase in the KMP projects, so we had to go through an open source SDK called GitLive KMP SDK. And why we chose this particular one is that because of its API coverage, we were interested in mainly authentication, Firestore, and Cloud Functions, and it showed us a good amount of API coverage, and that's why we decided to go with this one only. Okay, next we have adaptive layouts. Since we were building for multiple platforms, so it included desktop applications, iPads, foldables, and all sizes of devices. So we chose to build using adaptive layout. So in the video you can see that it's a demo of a desktop application, and if I'm adjusting its size, the UI component is basically changes as per the window size class. Okay, let's talk about backend. Since you know that our backend is mainly Firebase, I think mainly 3 services from Firebase, that is authentication, Firestore, and Cloud Functions. Firestore is mainly used to read and write room state and keep our data stored as a database. So, and the Cloud Functions we are using where our business logic is there. So we have multiple functions like create room, join room, start game, choose word, send message, game check, etc. And then we have Cloud Tasks, which we use to run some particular functions at a particular time. Okay, so let's say we start at round at T0, and the time duration for each round is 30 seconds. And then at T30, the state should automatically be updated, and the function should automatically be called. So to make sure that all the functions should be called at a given point of time, we chose the approach of Cloud Tasks along with Cloud Functions. So this is the overview of our backend. Cool. And okay, let's see what surprised us. So the way desktop application worked for us is quite surprising because we were thinking that we had to write some native implementation for a lot of things for desktop, but we didn't. And like a lot of common code, common implementation worked for desktop very seamlessly. And like I personally didn't think that it would be that easy to have this ready and be shipped. So yeah, that is I was very happy about. So during this journey, we had multiple challenges and milestones, and we have documented every one of them on our YouTube channels. And we have created playlist for the same. We will attach the link for the same in the description, and you can go and check out them. Okay, I guess that's it for this video. You have already seen what we built and how we built it, and we have officially submitted our project to Shipaton. We are now just waiting for the results with our fingers crossed. And yeah, and see you in the next one. Thank you.